I just checked my calendar this morning and I realized that the year is already running. So I decided to talk about the few experiences I had during the Christmas because I had to travel from my base back home, yes, to worship with the people in my church, in my family church, and there were a whole lot of experiences. So I decided to talk about them because there are a lot of things to learn from it, especially if you are a music minister. There's a lot of things to learn from it. And now one of them I want to talk about, and I believe in subsequent videos, I'm going to be sharing a few other things I learned. It's not really like they are new things, but I started paying attention to them the more. I traveled from Owerri to Onitsha. Yes, normally people in Onitsha travel to their villages too. So the church we worship in Onitsha also was a kind of scanty because people had to travel home for Christmas. So and then one of the Sundays, I was the only lead singer in church. So it was not an easy experience, but it was fun. Yes, it was fun on one side, and then on the other hand, it was stressful. But the reason why I didn't feel it much is because I've trained myself at some point to make sure I fit in, yes, in any situation. So one of the worst things that will happen to you as a music minister, in fact, you've posted online that you are a music minister, but you are in an environment where a music minister is needed, but yet you are irrelevant. And the reason being that you are a praise singer, you are not good with worship songs, yes, or you are a worship singer, and then you are not good with praise songs. Yes, I understand the place of having a niche. Yes, I'm not against that. But what I'm saying is this: as much as it is good to have a niche so that your followers will know that okay, this is your area. As much as good as this is, it is very important that as a music minister, you build yourself so much that in a situation where a a psalmist is needed, you will not be irrelevant. Majorly, I am a worship minister, yes, majorly, but I can do praise very well. I can do praise. I can hold a praise session for 2 hours straight. Yes, not shaking. I can hold a praise session 2 hours straight. But I major because I needed to get a niche for myself. But that didn't mean that I dropped praise singing. Yes, because I realized I was even amazed myself. I was amazed, yes, because I realized I could hold praise session, and it was powerful. It was powerful. It was a good experience. It was a good experience indeed. So this is me telling a music minister, please, in 2026, make sure you build yourself. I know you're a praise singer. I know you're good at praises. Yes, it is good sometimes. Pay attention to rehearsing. Rehearsing worship songs. Rehearse worship songs. Yes, have a worship lineup. It is very important. And then as a worship singer, sometimes have praise lineup. Make sure you train yourself, even if it is not something you do always. Yes, make sure you have this thing so that in situations you can always fit in. Yeah. Thank you so much. God bless you.